Hi all. So we are discussing peer pressures from society. Already when there we discussed 6 points, and we are moving forward with these points as well. Okay. And the seventh point is this regarding family connection. So in the point is very important because நம்ம சொசைட்டில வந்து lot of people they don't spend enough time with their family. There is no family time, and there is no connection with parents, and there is no bond with their children. So இந்த மாதிரி விஷயம் என்ன ஆகும்னா this weakens a person emotionally. So emotionally வந்து it can weaken a person, because I believe this, and that is society is nothing but a group of families. So ஒரு நிறைய families தான் வந்து ஒரு சொசைட்டியாவே மாறுது. So இப்போ if family is not right, the entire society cannot be right. So அப்போ வந்து the entire society will suffer. ஸோ அதாவது இப்போ வந்து ஒரு ஃபேமிலியில வந்து ஒரு இண்டிவிஜுவல் சஃபர் ஆனா அந்த அந்த ஃபேமிலி வந்து சஃபர் ஆகும். அந்த ஃபேமிலி வந்து சஃபர் ஆனா இட் கேன் வீக்கென் த சொசைட்டி, ரைட்? ஸோ அப்போ வந்து நம்மளோட சொசைட்டியில் வந்து நிறைய டொமஸ்டிக் வயலன்ஸ் அண்ட் லாட் ஆஃப் ஈவல் திங்ஸ் ஆர் ஹேப்பனிங் பிகாஸ் பீப்புள் டோன்ட் ஹாவ் அ ஃபேமிலி. ஈவன் இஃப் தே ஹாவ் ஃபேமிலி, தே ஃபீல் லைக் தே டோன்ட் பிலாங் டு அ ஃபேமிலி. ஸோ அப்போ வந்து நிறைய தப்பான விஷயங்கள், because if they feel alone, if they feel isolated, lot of bad things can happen. So அப்போ வந்து it is very important that people give attention to each individual of the family. ஒருத்தரை வந்து கேர் பண்ணிக்கிறது வந்து ரொம்ப important, and it is very important for the society as well. So because the Bible tells this, and that is, children, you belong to the Lord, and you do the right thing when you obey your parents. So the first commandment with the promise says, obey your father and mother, you will have a long and happy life. Parents, don't be hard on your children, raise them properly, teach them and instruct them about the Lord. So in the verse என்ன சொல்லுதுன்னா, நம்ம சொசைட்டியில் வந்து நிறைய தப்பான விஷயங்கள், லாட் ஆஃப் ஈவல் திங்ஸ் ஆர் ஹேப்பனிங் பிகாஸ் தேர் இஸ் எய்தர் bad parenting or the children are disobedient. So அப்போ வந்து it is a responsibility of a parent to teach the kids what is right, what is wrong. So எது கரெக்ட் எது தப்பு அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு வந்து parents must teach the children, and it is the children must also obey the parents அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு பைபிள் சொல்லுது. And one thing is that God loves the union of family. அதாவது whenever God wanted to bless a person, he not only blesses the individual, but he also blesses the entire family. அதாவது நம்ம ஓல்ட் டெஸ்டமெண்ட்ல பார்த்தோம்னா there was a person named Abraham. Okay, so அப்போ வந்து when God promised that he would bless Abraham, he said this, I will bless you and your family and your descendant. So அதாவது இப்போ பார்த்தீங்கன்னா இப்போ ஒரு ஃபேமிலியில் if one person choose to obey God, the entire family can be blessed. If one person choose to follow God, the entire family can be blessed. So that is the power of union in the family. அதாவது God tells Abraham that I will certainly bless you, I will multiply your descendants beyond number like stars in the sky and the sand on the seashore, and your descendants will conquer the city of their enemies. So இப்போ இந்த லாஸ்ட் லைன் நீங்க நோட்டீஸ் பண்ணீங்கன்னா, the Bible verse tells that that God will not only bless the family, but last verse tells that you will conquer the cities of enemies. So அதுக்கான மீனிங் என்னன்னா, if you are united, if your descendants is united, if your family is united, you can overcome the plans of enemy, you can overcome the attacks of the devil, and you can overcome the enemies அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு God சொல்றாரு. So the devil knows this truth. So if the family வந்து யுனைட்டடா இருந்தா, it can be against the devil, and you can overcome you can overcome the attacks of the enemy. So இந்த உண்மை வந்து devilக்கு தெரியும். That's why he keeps attacking the union of the family. So அப்போ வந்து it is very important to be united in the family, And because if you want to receive blessings from God, you must, you can easily inherit the blessings if you have a family. And because the blessing is generational, and even if one person choose to obey God, the entire family can be blessed. So upon the unity brings strength, but for division in the china, it causes weakness, and it also causes weakness in the society. And the next point is this regarding marriage, relationship, and divorce. So always God tells this in Bible, and that is be faithful in marriage, be loyal even after marriage, and even if you're single, stay loyal to God. So Bible verse tells that be faithful in marriage, but I tell you, if you look at another woman and want her, you're already unfaithful in your thoughts. So God என்ன சொல்றாருன்னா, even with our thinking, even with our thought pattern, we must stay faithful அப்படின்னு God சொல்றாரு. Because whatever we think, it is very much, we must be very much careful about our thoughts. God tells that don't be unfaithful in your thoughts. So நம்மளோட thinking pattern வந்து it must be right. And whatever we watch also, it must be right. And also Bible tells this about divorce, and that is, as I told you before, the devil attacks the family. So ஒரு family வந்து ஈஸியா பிரிஞ்சுட்டா, devil can easily attack the family. So if you're not loyal, you will easily fall. So that's why it's very important to be united in the family, and that is why it is very important to be loyal. Bible tells this about divorce, and that is, you have been taught that a man who divorces his wife must write out divorce papers for her. But I tell you not to divorce your wife unless she has committed some terrible sins. So அதாவது பைபிள் என்ன சொல்லுன்னா, like don't opt for divorce unless it's a very serious issue அப்படின்னு God சொல்றாரு. So this doesn't mean that you should tolerate abuse, but take wise decisions from God. And I feel in these type of situations only God can help. But the main thing I want to focus is always be united in the family, be rooted in the family, because if the family is broken, the devil can easily attack you, and even the society can suffer, even the children can suffer. So that's why it's very important to be united in the family. And the next point is this regarding gluttony and clothes obsession. So Bible always tells that life is always more than food and clothes. So இப்போ நம்ம இருக்க சொசைட்டில I've noticed that there is a lot of cooking videos or a lot of food influencers. So and there's nothing wrong in that, but please don't be obsessed with the food, and please don't be obsessed with the clothes, because Bible tells this, and that is therefore I tell you, do not worry about your life, what you will eat, or what about your body, or what will you wear. For life is more than food, and the body is more than clothes. So God is telling that don't worry too much about your life. Don't give too much attention about what you're going to eat or what you're going to wear. So because life is much more than that அப்படின்னு God சொல்றாரு. So this doesn't mean that like we shouldn't take care of our health. நம்மளோட ஹெல்த்தை பார்க்காம இருக்கணும், or it Bible doesn't tell that don't just don't care அப்படின்னு சொல்லல. Bible tells that just don't be obsessed அப்படின்னு Bible tells. Okay, Bible also tells this, and that is, don't be a heavy drinker or stuff yourself with food. It will make you feel drowsy, and you will end up being poor with only rags to wear. So this passage advises that avoid indulgent habits that leads to poverty and laziness. So Bible tells that don't drink or don't stuff yourself with too much food, because you might feel drowsy or you might feel lazy அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு God சொல்றாரு. So the main point is don't be obsessed. That's the main point. with these Bible verses. Don't give the food, or don't give the clothes the place of God. Put God first and don't worry too much about these things அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு these points suggest. And the 10th final point is this, and that is the most important point, is lot of people, they don't know their identity, and they have no vision, and they have no purpose. So Bible tells that, and that is, you can get your new identity from God. You don't have to follow others, you don't have to follow this world. So that's like lot of people in the youths, lot of people from our society, they don't have a vision, they don't have a purpose, because they don't know their own identity. So அவங்கள பத்தியே அவங்களுக்கு நிறைய விஷயம் தெரியாம இருக்கும். You can be so much knowledge about other persons, or we can know so much about the celebrities or other persons, but we know so much little about ourselves. So நம்மள நம்ம focus பண்ணாம இருக்கிறது, or if we have no vision, or if we have no purpose, we will fall. Because the Bible tells this, that we must not copy the behavior and the customs of the world, but let God transform you into new person by changing the way you think, and then you will know what is God's will for you, which is good and pleasing and perfect. So Bible tells that let your authenticity come from God. You don't have to copy the other person, so avanga appdi பண்றாங்க, or you don't have to copy what the world tells you. The Bible tells that you can get your identity from God. You can know what is your purpose and what is your vision through God. And this is very important, because Bible tells that if anyone who is in Christ, he is a new creation, and the old things have passed, and behold, the new has come. Yeah, sorry about it. So as we were discussing, please find your identity in God, and please find your purpose and vision in God, because என்னது ரொம்ப முக்கியம். And if you have no vision, you will be easily distracted, and it makes life tough. So it is very important to find your identity in God. Please seek God, and He has a unique plan for you. Be authentic. Don't follow others, don't follow the worldly patterns, because that's what God suggests. The first thing I want to let you know is God works to a person through his thoughts. So first, when the God நம்மளோட மைண்ட் செட் தான் சேஞ்ச் பண்ணுவாரு, he'll change the perspective of life, and that is very important. So அப்பதான் we can experience and can know more about God. So I just want to summarize these 10 points that we have discussed in our previous videos as well. Okay, so the first point is this: don't feel insecure if you are single. Don't rush into relationship. And there's one advice there, or one thing that I try to follow, or one thing that God taught me is, like, don't listen to love songs or love failure songs, because it can weaken your heart. And especially don't watch those movies, because it can weaken your heart. So yeah. Second point is this, another opinion, because I feel that what God spoke to me, or that's what God told me. So yeah, so second point is this: don't drink, don't smoke, or don't do drugs. Okay. The third point is, don't waste your time involving in unnecessary stuff. Don't waste the time seeking validation. Don't waste your time proving yourself to others. Next, fourth point is, follow God, not your heart. The fifth point is, leave bad friendships and bad connections. Stay away from people who can ruin your day. Stay away from people who can ruin your character. Next is, sixth point is, don't be lovers of money and fame. And seventh point is, spend time with family, create bond and value of family. The eighth point is, be faithful in marriage, be loyal. And இப்போ வந்து நான் like 8th point வந்து I want to mention this as well. So there is a lot of news that is coming up in cinema industry regarding divorce and lot of things. So I feel like one reason could be because those celebrities, they spend more time in setல வந்து நிறைய time spend பண்றாங்க than with their family. They know their co-stars well, but not their life partner. So that could be one reason as well. So spend more time with family. And the ninth point is this: don't be obsessed with money and clothes. And 10th point is find your identity, vision, and purpose in God. I hope this really, all these points really spoke to you, because this points spoke to me as well. So soon we'll see another video soon.